Hey, it's your girl Arlena L. Subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. But anyways, y'all, the next video that I'm about to add to this video, it was a video that I recorded 2 months ago, and the reason why I never put it out because I found every excuse not to put it out, but I am going to put it out now. And basically, it is going to tell you about my journey in the whole daycare field, whatever you want to call it, me starting my daycare from start to finish. Well, no, I'm not finished because I just got a building, but it's just crazy how God works, and it's crazy how with a little bit of faith what can happen. Y'all watch this video because this was 2 months ago when I was hurt, crying every day, sad, depressed, and look at me now. Now I got a building and everything. Watch that video. This is my first video. I don't know. I'm excited about the YouTube thing, but who knows like where it's gonna take me. Hopefully far. But alright, so let's just get into the video. Alright, so oh, let me say this. Y'all, and I had to come up with a name. So right now it's Arlena L. I'm just gonna have the name as Arlena L. My first name is Arlena. I didn't even tell y'all my name. Sorry. My first name is Arlena. And yeah, my last name starts with the L, so I was just gonna do like Arlena L. But I don't know, that seems kind of corny and cheesy. But we'll see. Also, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. I gotta get better at that. But yeah, we'll have a whole intro by the next video. But okay, so let me get into it. And yeah, also I may be rambling. Every time I said let me get into it, I keep going back. But yeah, I may ramble, y'all, but understand this is my first video and I gotta get used to this. I have to get used to talking in the camera, all this. This is so new to me and it's very hard. If y'all really know how I feel right now. But well, all right, so I'm gonna start back in 2012 when I graduated high school. I do have like little notes, like I have like 5 or 6 notes right here to help me out. So hopefully it helps, I don't know. But back in 2012 is when I graduated high school. All right, so I graduated high school and I moved to Conway. That's only 45 minutes from where I'm actually from. But I moved to Conway, and at the time, I did not know what I was going to college. I was going to a 2-year college. I did graduate from Tech, but I didn't know I didn't know what kind of job that I wanted to do. Like it was just like, okay, I'm going to school, but I gotta work. I got an apartment. Like I got to get money. I'm broke, like broke. So I got a job at a daycare, and I was working at New York and Company. And at first I was gonna do like the whole care.com thing, but after meeting one family at Starbucks, and the parent was telling me like how she had guns in the house, and I was like, nah, this ain't it. That is not it. So that just went out the window. But yeah, I started working at the daycare, and I was working at New York and Company also, like part-time. And when I was going to school in the evening time, so I would work at the daycare in the morning, and I was going to school in the evenings, and like on weekends I would go to New York and Company. Y'all, at the time, I think I was making like $9.25 at New York and Company, and at the daycare, I probably was making like $8, if that. I can't really remember what I was making at daycare, but I know when I was working at New York and Company, I really thought that was some money. I thought that $9.25 was definitely it. I thought that all my problems was going to just be swiped away, and yeah, I don't know why. But anyways, yeah. So again, 2012, I graduated high school. I started working at New York and Company, and I started working at the daycare. Told y'all about care.com. That was an epic fail for me. All right, so after I graduated from the 2-year college, I stayed in Conway a little longer, you know, and it was like the Myrtle Beach, Conway area. I stayed there a little longer, and then in 2016, I moved to Greenville. Now, of course, y'all don't know, but I don't have family in Greenville, but I have lived in Greenville, like during high school, middle school. It wasn't consistent, but I would go like back and forth home. Like, yeah, I went to so many schools, y'all. It's so bad, like, oh, so bad. But yeah, Greenville wasn't new for me. So I moved to Greenville, and then and I'm telling y'all all this for a reason, because I'm telling you about my journey with the whole daycare thing. So, yeah, so I moved to Clemson, and the only reason I moved to Clemson because I found an apartment that was cheaper. So I would commute back and forth from Greenville to Clemson, and it was like a 45-minute drive, back and forth to work. But yeah, so I was in Clemson, and y'all, every time I would get a job, I would not work at these jobs long. Y'all, I probably done had, oh God, probably 30 or more jobs. Like, it's that bad. I would get a job and I would quit, and I would act like it was something wrong with the job. No, it was me. It was me. I did not want to work for nobody. And after working at that daycare in 2012, I knew that I wanted to work at a daycare. Not work at a daycare. I knew that I wanted to own a daycare. I didn't know how I was going to get that daycare, but I wanted to own a daycare. And also, in my head, I thought that I was going to get this big, lavish building and walk before I crawl. Like, I don't know why, broke, but I just knew that I was gonna get this big building. Y'all, oh my God. I just knew that I was gonna get this building. And even when I would get jobs, and don't let them have like a computer or something, I would literally like be on the computer looking for buildings. No money, but looking for buildings. I wanted that daycare that bad. I would go and watch every in-home daycare video on YouTube to just see how, everybody like would do their system, their schedule. I was just trying to get everything that I could learn, like from YouTube and from Google. It was bad. Like, but again, I had trust the process, and I knew that I was gonna get this daycare, but I didn't know how I was gonna do it. All right, so where I'm at. So I told y'all about Clemson, me moving. All right, so, and I told y'all about, I moved to Clemson because it was cheaper. All right, so fast forward. Again, it was my last job. I walked out my last job. I don't even know what job that was, y'all, to be honest. I think I do, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm not sure. But I walked out my very last job, y'all, and I said, you know what? Something gotta happen with this whole daycare thing. All right, so, and I'm gonna say this for all the daycare coaches out there and people who got these daycares and they just feel like they cannot do any wrong. Y'all, I knew what I was doing. No, I was not licensed when I started. I wasn't even licensed when I ended. But guess what? I was trusting the process, and I just felt like, as time goes, you know what? Forget all that. All right, so, but just please be nice and don't come at me. Please do not come at me, because I'm going to come back at you. Okay? Please don't. All right, so, again, I started, and also, I'm going to say this too. Always remember where you started at. Everybody journey is different. Everybody. Just always remember that you had to start from somewhere, okay? You may not have started where I started from, but you started from somewhere, okay? So, I see a lot of providers, like they'll go on live, they'll make like little reels, and it's like kind of, even though, how can I say this? I'll see them kind of being mean, I guess. They forget where they came from, and I just remember everybody's story is different. Okay, so yeah, I started my daycare, and I know I'm rambling, y'all. I'm gonna try to stay on topic, but I started my daycare in 2019, August 2019. Again, I was not licensed, y'all, but I had to start somewhere. Also, I only had $100 to my name, y'all. People would ask, how I got toys, how I would get tables, just different things that the kids need. Y'all, I would go on Marketplace, and I would post like different things asking for people to donate things to a daycare that was opening soon. Like, I was just basically take hand-me-downs. I would go to the thrift store and just get all the toys that I could get, you know. And thank God that when I started, I had more than enough. And but you know, when I started, you know what, I feel like I'm rambling again. Okay, so when I started, again, it's Central. I'm not from Central. I'm not from Clemson. I did not know anybody here, no family, no nothing. But again, I knew that this daycare had to work. So me and my boyfriend, it was my boyfriend at the time. He's my husband now. I don't have my ring on. I'm sorry, y'all. I just really realized that, but I don't have my ring on. But yeah, I am married now. But my boyfriend at the time, we put out flyers. We went to Walmart. We put out flyers on people's cars. You know, that is not even, I don't even think you can do that, but we did. Again, I wanted this daycare to start that bad. So we put out flyers on cars. I went to doors giving flyers out. Every time I would meet somebody, I would be talking about the daycare that I had started. And you know, I will say this, I see a lot of people asking, like, especially in my group, how soon should you start promoting? For me, in home, I started a month out. That was a big mistake, because when time for me to open up, I had 13 kids on that list. And the reason why I had 13 kids on that list is because I knew everybody was not gonna start. When time for me to start, I had 2 kids and only one actually started. His name was Jaden. Jaden probably 5, 6 now. At the time, he was a little baby. And y'all, let me tell y'all, I was so desperate. Oh, I was so desperate for this daycare to start. I would literally pick up Jaden from his house in the morning, bring him to my house and drop him off just to start this daycare. Let me tell you, you would do things that you don't want to do to start. Like, y'all, this drive was like 15 minutes away, 15, 20 minutes away from my house. I would literally, again, pick him up and I would drop him off in the evening. But I didn't have kids. It was only Jaden. I did not want to go back to these jobs. So it was just like, you know, it has to work. Like, so another thing, it was like, okay, how can I get more kids? So then I started thinking ways that I could market myself. So the flyers was not working. And I'm gonna say this, it was a video that I watched, a provider, she was saying that flyers didn't work. But me, in my head, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try flyers anyways. I'm gonna just try to see if it works. Y'all, it didn't work. But me talking to people and put myself out there, it actually worked. And that's how I had 13 kids. Like, yeah, I was so desperate too. I even went on Craigslist looking for kids. But yeah, so next I tried Marketplace. Marketplace was definitely a hit. It wasn't for long, but it was a hit for me at first. I posted that little, oh God, the flyer, y'all, was horrible. I hope that I can like post the flyer on this video somewhere, I don't know. But I posted the flyer on Marketplace, started getting calls, y'all, slowly. And when I would do my tours, I would do them in the morning when I had Jaden. Even though I had 1 kid, but let me tell you, you gotta fake it till you make it sometimes. I would schedule all my tours in the morning so they see I had the little 1 baby. And also, y'all, I had experience with childcare. You know, again, I think I told y'all I worked at the daycare. And also I'm the oldest of 6 kids, y'all. I was the only child for 10 years and my mom had 6 kids after me. So it was like I was kind of like a parent too. So yeah. But okay. So back on track. Let me see where I was at. 2019. Okay, so I was talking about Jaden. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, so I would do put on Marketplace, and then I would put my flyer on Marketplace, and then that's when it started going up for me. So then I started getting kids slowly. At the time, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, the money was coming in, and it was kind of like a babysitting service. But I realized it was like, okay, I want something steady. Like this is not what I wanted. You know, like it was just like a babysitting service. Like it wasn't steady. I mean, it was steady. Like I would always have kids, but it was just like, you know what? Let me tell y'all this. Along the way, you will learn things. You will learn what to do and what not to do. And what I'm about to say is also, I will always have income coming in, But I had it where I would tell parents, you pay as you come. Dumbest thing I ever heard. I don't even know why I did that. Fail. But yeah, that quickly changed like after 3 weeks. But yeah, so parents had to pay whether or not child comes. A lot of providers, they would ask me, you know, even though I was not licensed, y'all, I still had people asking me questions. And I'm gonna say this too. People that called me back when, like reached out to me back when I was starting up, they are licensed now, and they can tell you they took my advice and ran with it, and which is a good thing. And they are licensed daycares. So even though, you know, I wasn't licensed, I still told people the right way to do it, because, you know, I knew where I was trying to get or where I was trying to go. It wasn't like, you know, I was giving out false information no, I'm going to tell you, you have to do orientation. You need to get an architect. You need to get fire marshals. You know, I told them everything. So, you know, just to help. But anyway, so yeah, so I wasn't licensed. Told y'all I had kids coming in from Marketplace, and then Marketplace started slowing down. So it was just like, okay, what do I do? I'm at a place that I'm not from here. What's next? Like, what do I do to get these kids to enroll with me? So, and then also it's like, you know, at the time I was doing part-time and full-time. I cut part-time because I was getting, like, Marketplace was doing pretty good for me. So it was like, I don't even need to do part-time. I can do all full-time. So at the time, I had like 7 kids in my home, y'all, not licensed. Also, let me tell y'all this. I was in a duplex. Y'all, when you walk in my house, you would walk in my daycare. Trust the process. I like, you know, trust the process, y'all. Even though, as you see the title, I got shut down. This video is about me getting shut down on last Thursday. But at the same time, y'all, I know that it was a reason why, you know, I'm gonna get to that. I'll get to that later, because I'm rambling again. Let me stay on topic. All right, so Marketplace started slowing down. I let go of part-time and I started doing full-time. All right, so after that, I was like, okay, I gotta get more kids. So what I did was I made a page on Facebook, not a daycare, not a business page, an actual Facebook page. Also, Facebook, and I think it's still like this, it won't, if your name is, so my name is Arlena Lewis. I wanted to make my Facebook page my name, but it wouldn't let me. And it will not let you, of actual Facebook page, it won't let you put a business name. So I just had to flip my name, like Lewis Arlena, and then my main page, Arlena Lewis, if that makes sense. And that's how I started. What I did was I went in these groups, like these local groups in my area, and I would, like these mom groups, I would add everybody that I seen, y'all. If you had a child in your picture, if you look like a mom, like I would just add them. Then I also started posting me with the kids, and you know, me teaching and things like that. Y'all, that was a hit. That was a hit. When I started doing that, when I started posting me teaching, especially, phone was ringing off the hook. Y'all, phone was just ringing. I would get like 2 calls like a day, literally. And it was to the point I couldn't even take kids anymore, y'all. I was growing so fast, okay? But I would never, even though I was growing, I still wanted that building. But you gotta have this money. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of people saying, oh, well, do they have grants? Y'all, it's like a needle in a haystack when starting a daycare. When you start a daycare, for me, there was no money out there. Now, once you, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Once you get the daycare, oh, baby, the sky is the limit. It is money out there. It is money to be made. But you have to have that license, or you need to be registered within your home. I'm just talking about in-home right now. All right. So, and also, let me let y'all know this. I'm in South Carolina, by the way. Yes, I am in South Carolina. So, I guess I only said Greenville and Central, you know. So, for the ones that don't know where Greenville, Central, Greenville, Central, and Clemson. That's in South Carolina. All right, so yeah, so Marketplace. Oh my God, I gotta get back on track. Told you about Marketplace. Oh, when I made the group, then that's when the phone started ringing and stuff. All right, so I was in this duplex. So then it was just like, okay, I need a bigger space. Also, y'all, guess what happened? Guess what happened, y'all? I got pregnant. I got pregnant. I just, and my nose ring is showing. I just started my daycare. You know, it's been like a year. I think I was like a year in. I got pregnant, y'all. Yes. A lot of people ask too, did your kids come back? And I didn't stop. Y'all, I had my baby, okay, I was working on a Friday. I had my baby that Friday, y'all. Yes, like I went all the way. When I would have doctor's appointments, all I did was my parents, like I would tell them, you know, everybody got their kids. It's time for me to have my kids. So I would literally put a note on the door, hey, close such and such day. Usually when you're having, when you do your appointments, you will know your appointments a month out. So I would just close early those days, you know, when I had appointments, like an hour and a half early so I can make it to my appointment because I had to drive 45 minutes away. But yeah, my parents were fine with it. And I did not change my price. I still stuck with my price. Like nothing changed. I would, like I said, I would close early and still charge the same thing. Also, yeah, a lot of people would ask me, I don't think that the parents will leave. If you're a good provider, they won't. And also, I wasn't licensed, and they still didn't leave me, y'all. They still didn't. When last Thursday, one of my kids, y'all, I had since she was 8 months. Y'all, my kids been with me for years. Like, I did not have a high turnover rate. I would have a child, like one child leave here and there, but it was very consistent for me, even though I wasn't licensed. And I'm not saying I wasn't licensed for y'all to start a daycare and not be licensed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just telling you my process, and I'm just saying this for the people out there. It doesn't matter. Anyways, okay, so where I was at, okay. So, yeah, so I needed a bigger space. At this time, it's year 2, I'm pregnant, I need a bigger space. So I got an apartment, y'all. It was a 3-bedroom apartment. And guess what? Those kids followed me to that apartment. Nobody left. They followed me to that apartment. My hours were 5. You know what? Let me tell y'all about this. You remember when I was telling you trust the process and you're going to do things that you don't want to do when you start like working for yourself, or like if you want to start a daycare? Y'all, when I first started, I was doing 24 hours. Crazy. Then I moved my hours to 5:30 to 7. Crazy again. Then I moved my hours to 5:30 to 5:30. Still crazy. Then I moved my hours 5 to 5. Still crazy. Then when I moved to the apartment, it started looking up for me. I started getting sense. Y'all, listen, I was working for myself, and it was just like, I wanted it bad, and I still do. But then, oh God, yeah, I wanted it so bad, y'all. And I would do anything to get this daycare up and running and get that building. All right, so I'm in the apartment. Like I was telling y'all, I'm in the apartment. I had an extra room, the 3rd bedroom. I turned it into the daycare, y'all. And if I can attach pictures, I am going to do that so y'all can see like the different spaces where I started from and where I ended and things like that. All right, so I was in the apartment, and like I said, I turned the third bedroom into the daycare. Y'all, the phones really were ringing off the hook then. I had my curriculum in place. I was teaching. I had my 2-year-olds were like they know things that 1st graders know. Like, it was definitely looking up for me. And I was like, okay, I'm about to get this building. As far as money goes, you definitely need this to get a building. Like, I don't know why we think that we can get a building with just free money, and I don't know. I thought that too, but no, you need money. And I did find a building. I found a building. I actually did my vision board, y'all, and I put that I wanted a building. And y'all, I found that building my second year. No, it was on my third year, going in my third year. I found that building, and what I was doing, I was paying for my building while I was in my home. So I was paying for the building, and I was paying for the building while I was in my home because I had renovations I needed to do. I finally found an architect, y'all, and y'all, it's a process. And you know what? I'm gonna get into that too with the whole architects and all that. Like, if y'all want to know more about that process, comment below and I can tell y'all more about like the whole architect thing, the whole fire marshals, and that whole process, the renovations before and after, just things like that. But yeah, I had an architect come into the building also. Again, I'm still in my home, and they told me everything that I needed to do and change. Slowly I was doing it, y'all. But then guess what happened? I put on my vision board that next year that I wanted to go viral. Guess what happened? I went viral. I posted a video on my page of a kid. I'm not going to get into that video because it was a good video. It was great. Like, it was everywhere, y'all. Like, literally everywhere. Like, on celebrities were posting it. It was everywhere. I posted this video, this particular video. It went viral, y'all. And I thought it was good. It was a good thing. That's why you gotta be careful what you ask for. But I would say that was all God doing, because I put on my vision board that I wanted to go viral, y'all. I put on my vision board that I wanted a building. I got my building. I put on my vision board that I wanted to go viral. And guess what? I went viral. Everything I would put on my vision board, it happened. I also put it on my vision board that I wanted to be married. And I am married. And what else? It was a lot that I put on my vision board, y'all, with the whole daycare thing, and it definitely came to pass. So yeah, I went viral, and after the whole viral thing, it was at that time it was horrible for me. Like, it was the worst. Like, and again, I wish I could really get into it, but I'm not. With the whole viral thing, but also I had to get out my apartment. I got reported and I had to get out my apartment, y'all. Trust the process, y'all. Again, you have to trust the process. You have to stay committed. You have to stay consistent. Oh my God. If I can tell you anything, if you don't take anything else from this video, stay consistent. If you don't stay consistent, you're not going to get far. You're not. Y'all, okay, also, let me tell y'all this. I had my baby in September. I said, oh God, now I don't know my child's birthday. I had my baby in August. I was doing September. I had my baby in August. I had a C-section, y'all. I closed for a week and I opened back up that second week, y'all, after getting cut. That's how bad I wanted it, y'all. Like, and again, everybody's journey is different. But for me, I wanted it that bad. And also, my parents would have given me time to heal and get back right, but I wanted to start back up, so that's what I did. I didn't even had time to really be with my child alone or anything, y'all. I just wanted to start back up. Like, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so went viral, had my baby, and I got reported too. So I had to get out my apartment. And you know, my hands were tied. All I had was the building. Y'all, I went to the building and I started my daycare in the building, y'all. And well, not started. What am I talking about? No. I just transferred over to the building. Like, yeah. All my kids still stayed with me, y'all. Nobody left. I'm telling y'all, if this is for you, it will work out. And even though mine failed in a way, I still know that God has a plan for me, and I'm still committed to this process. Like I'm still, still trying to get where I need to be. Well, I'm still trying to get where I'm going. But anyways, so yeah, I'm in the building. Y'all, I had to take the daycare out my apartment on a Friday. The kids moved in the building on a Monday, y'all. On a Monday. I literally had to go in there. I had to take everything out that one room I had, put it in the daycare. Thank God that I had I knocked the wall down in the daycare and opened out a space for the kids to go in the bathroom. I added a new sink, toilet, a new sink in the kitchen. I did all that. So thank God. And I did the floors over and things. So it wasn't like they were moving in a place that wasn't together. It wasn't up to code, but I was, getting there. So yeah, so the kids, they followed me. Everywhere I went, they followed me, y'all. This is my third place, and these parents are still with me, y'all. They did not care. They still with me, and it's so many daycares out here that they could have went to, but they stuck with me, and I thank them for that, and I appreciate them for that. Ooh, Lord, I do. So yeah, so I'm in the building, y'all. It's 8 months. I'm 8 months in, still in this building. Then one day, and this happened last Thursday, y'all. I don't have my license in my hand, but again, every day when I would pray, I would ask God in that building, please keep me protected, keep this building protected, anything that come towards me, keep me covered in your blood. Like I would pray and just ask him to get me through, y'all. Help me in this journey, help me with this process. Also, I see a lot of people asking, hey, I need a mentor. Y'all, I didn't have a mentor. And I'm not saying, you don't get a mentor. I'm not saying that. But I didn't have a mentor. It was just me, y'all. I had to keep my spirits lifted. And also, you can get a mentor. But for me, everybody have a life. Everybody, every time I call, okay, if I get a mentor, they can't answer the phone every time. So you know what? It was just me and God on this journey, y'all. And thank God I did have my husband. Thank God that I have him, because sometimes I will go through things with daycare, and as soon as I talk with him about it, I'll get better. It'll just be like, oh, whatever, brush it off, keep it moving. That's another thing with daycare. It's this thing, I call it the daycare feeling. Things will happen, and oh my God, you will get sick to your stomach sometimes. It can be the smallest thing, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. It was that bad with me. But anyways, y'all, I'm just rambling. Oh my God, it's so much I can tell y'all about this daycare, this journey, and I'm just starting. It's so much I can tell y'all about it, but I will. This won't be my last video. But okay, so last Thursday, it was nap time. It was a knock on the door. I knew it was a police as soon as they knocked, because if you know how a police sound, the knock on that door was so loud. Thank God my kids were asleep. I opened the door, and they were standing at the door, and basically they were smiling, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And I looked at them, and I'm just like, "What?" Like, they know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing, stop beating around the bush. But I knew that it was the end. Also, you remember when I was telling y'all that I went viral, and I told y'all that it wasn't it wasn't good for me. All this, how can I say this? You know what? Maybe I shouldn't. I don't think I should right now. But anyways, the police said, back to the policeman, they were like, you must be really made somebody mad, because they marched up to the city hall or whatnot, and they reported you. Okay, whatever. So what I gotta do now? So basically, they ran my license. They told me they ran my license, and they wrote out a ticket, like a cite or whatever you want to call it. And I have to go to court. I actually have to go to court in July. Yeah. So also, you know, at first I was gonna, like, I just had this like little nasty attitude when they first came to the door. But then I thought about it. I'm like, these people doing their job. You're not licensed. Like, they're doing their job. Whoever reported you, you know, not going to get into it again. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, sometimes, you know, okay, let me get it together. Sometimes things fail. Sometimes, and the reason why is because when you come back, you're gonna come back even harder the next time, y'all. Like, I already know it. When they came in there, yeah, I was so hurt, y'all. Oh, I was hurt, but at the same time, it's like, you're not licensed. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's been a good journey, but you're not licensed, and you have to do it the right way. You have to make sure all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed. So, excuse me. So, yeah, so they told me that I had to let the parents know, you know, what was going on. But after they walk into my daycare, because I let them come in and they seen the kids sleeping and things like that, they were like, you know what? Just wait till the parents come and get their kids, and then you just let them know. Because they could, y'all, let me tell y'all, the atmosphere, it changed their attitude when they walked in my daycare, y'all. Like, it was like, they had like little attitudes at first when they came to the door. But as soon as they walk in and they see those kids were taking, you know, they were sleeping peacefully, everything changed. But anyways, y'all, so I started, and I actually think that the policemen, I don't think that they even had supposed to leave. They were actually supposed to wait till the parents came to pick up the kids, but they didn't. They actually left. They left, but I started calling the parents and I let them know, you know, what was going on. And you know what? Of course, my parents, they were very hurt. They're still hurt till this day, y'all. It's been a week. They are still hurt, y'all. And, you know, it is what it is. And also, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I got shut down because I wasn't licensed. But y'all, I know it's not it for me. I know it's not. And right now, I'm not going to say what's next right now. I am in the process of getting or doing things, and maybe in the next video, I don't know, I may tell y'all what I'm doing next. But again, I just wanted to come here to like tell y'all my process, tell y'all like I knew I wanted a daycare back in 2012. I started in a duplex, I moved to an apartment, I went viral in the process. I had a child, you know, and I even got shut down. Yeah, I got shut down, y'all. And, you know, when it first happened, I was so embarrassed. But then again, y'all, the support, y'all. Oh, and let me say this too. When they went and told on me, they did not say anything about the kids being harmed or anything, or because I had somebody write me asking me, well, did something happen to the kids? Or no, nothing happened to my kids. I never had a watch your back, y'all. Also, these parents will laugh in your face. They will act like they're your best friends. They will act like they're your buddy. They will act like they're on your side. But listen, guess what? It's always room for them to burn you. Please keep that in the back of your head, okay? They're not your friends. Don't mix your personal feelings with your business. Keep it strictly business. Love on the kids. Yes, I love my parents, but guess what? I already know at any point that they can remove their kids from me, that anything can happen. It is what it is. It's a business. But yeah, again, you know, everybody's journey is different. And I don't know how many times I have said that, but I'm going to say it again. Everybody's journey is different. Trust the process. It's not over for me. It's not done. Also, I have a group. After I went viral, I made a group on Facebook called Starting a Daycare Group. Y'all, it has over 14,000 people in that group. It's only me as admin, and I have 14,000 people in my group. I don't really know what I want to actually do with the group. I had ideas when I first made the group, but now I don't know. Maybe I'll turn it into a place where I'll just market my or show post about my YouTube channel. I don't know, but yeah, I have this group and it's called Starting a Daycare Group. If you go on Facebook, yes, it's called Starting a Daycare Group. Go add the group, and basically people are in the group just asking questions and getting their questions answered and things like that. So yeah, I have that group. My Instagram is I think it's hold on, let me see what my Instagram name is. So, and I'm gonna try to put it below where y'all can go add my Instagram page. But yeah, let me see. I hope you can see it. Okay, yeah, kinesthetic__learners. Add my Instagram. And I haven't posted in a while because I don't know, like, I really feel like I just want to start over. Like, I just want to take everything off my Instagram, start over, revamp Facebook, everything. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Oh, look at my hair. But like I told y'all, I do have something in the works right now. I'm not going to talk too fast. And, just subscribe to my channel, like this video. And, you'll be notified when I post again. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I can even make a video telling you, like, about the whole process in South Carolina, like what you have to do to get licensed. Even though I wasn't licensed, I know the process. Like, it wasn't like I was just doing something just to make money. No, it wasn't that for me. I was actually trying to get licensed, but things happened quickly, quicker than I thought it would. So yeah, I can even make a video like that for South Carolina. Also, I will tell you this because I see a lot of people in my group asking, what do I do first? Go to your state's website, the DSS website, and you can sign up for orientation. I don't know, in South Carolina, it's free. It's free here to sign up for orientation. Literally, you just have to go to DSS website, go to, it's like a licensing tab. You will sign up for orientation. No, take that back. You will go to DSS. On the map, you will click your county. Once you click your county, you will sign up for orientation. It's absolutely free. They will send a packet in the mail to your home. Once you get that packet, you will also, right now, they're doing it virtual. So you will attend the little virtual orientation, and basically they will tell you step by step what you have to do, either to be registered or licensed, and you just take it from there. So again, the process can be rough and tough. I'm gonna say this too, take your time when getting that building. Yes, you may say, hey, I want a building now. It's okay if you have to start in your home. That is perfectly fine. If I didn't start in my home, I wouldn't know about paying, because I see a lot of providers that are licensed and registered complain about getting their money. I don't have a problem with getting my money on every Monday. No, I don't. And you know what? That came from me starting in my home and just trusting the process and letting these parents know, like, it's, everybody get their check when they are supposed to. I expect the same. If I don't, there is a late fee. There's a late fee at such and such time, and at this time, it's another late fee if I don't have it at this time. I learned about scheduling, also like how I wanted to run my daycare, how I ran my daycare. Then I will run it even if I'm licensed. I have rules. Stick with your rules. When you have rules, stick with your rules, okay? Please. You started working for yourself because you wanted to basically run your business how you want to run your business. Run your business how you want to run your business, not like how anybody else tells you to run your business. I learned about having faith. Gosh, definitely having faith, having crazy faith. Y'all, even though I got shut down, I still have to look at the bigger picture, like my journey. It was amazing. And I'm saying it still is, y'all, because I'm coming back. Y'all listen, when I come back, and I'm not saying I'm coming back 2-3 years from now. It's gonna be very soon. I'm not posting about it. I actually took my Facebook pages down and everything because, I just need time to really get my mind together, my thoughts together, figure everything out. But yeah, I learned so much with this whole process, and I would not change a thing. I would not change a thing, y'all. I learned about people. I learned about how dirty people can be. But yeah, a lot will change though when I come back, but my rules will stay the same. As far as the building goes, I don't really know if I will go back to a building. I don't know. I have an idea of what I want and how I want to do it. But, a lot of people tell me that I definitely need a building because I'm going to tell y'all this too. When I closed on Thursday, my waiting list was 3 years long. 3 years long. So yeah, y'all trust the process. And I am going to just leave y'all with that. I hope that this video helps somebody. I don't know. Even if it just helped one person, even if you can take just one thing from this video, that's great. That's amazing. And thank you for watching. Again, subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting about my family, because I do want to introduce my little baby, my world to y'all. I want to introduce my husband to y'all. I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna see where this YouTube thing take me. But again, you guys have a good one and peace. I'm back. Did you watch it? Because it was good. I know it was. It was good. And if you didn't watch it, shame on you. But basically, that was giving you the rundown about what happened to me. And y'all, it's been a ride. Y'all, I've been buckled up, baby. And I'm ready to see what's next. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. I'll be back.